In 1923, in the small German village of Losburg, a man makes a fateful decision. Together with his wife Maria, Arthur Hehl founds a factory in the middle of the northern Black Forest to manufacture medical devices. Long before anyone coins the term, it's a perfect example of a startup company. In the years that follow, his three sons Karl, Gerhard and Eugen are born, and new business ideas also spring into existence. Hehl's factory for precision instruments makes an excellent name for itself in the Black Forest, a region known for its inventiveness. The Second World War casts its shadow over the Hehl family as well. One of their sons, Gerhard, does not return home from his deployment to Dresden. But the family refuses to be discouraged and carries on. In 1943, it's the young Karl Hehl who invents the famous company name and logo from the first syllable of his father's name and the last syllable of his hometown. From that point on, the ARBURG story takes off. While everyday metal goods are still urgently needed and are produced by ARBURG shortly after the war, the foursome, made up of Father Arthur, Mother Maria, and two sons Karl and Eugen, make the most of the rapid reconstruction and development that follows to expand the business. From 1950 onwards, the company's portfolio includes flash guns for the booming private photography market. And then something happens that is to change the company's history forever. To improve their product, the tinkerers at ARBURG encase the flash gun's plug contacts in plastic. This prevents the original metal plug from corroding and making the contacts wobble. And because back then there is no suitable small injection molding machine to produce such tiny plastic parts, Karl Hehl invents one himself, just like that, in 1954. Demand is huge, and so from 1956 onwards, series production begins. Incidentally, the company doesn't see itself as a machine builder, but as an equipment manufacturer, which has a major influence on the development and production of what is an unconventional injection molding machine for machine builders. Attractive appearance and ease of operation play an important role even with this first small machine. Since ugliness is hard to sell, as the saying goes at ARBURG back then, they keep tinkering with a wooden model until the look and proportions are pleasing. Only then do they invest in a grey cast iron mould and start series production. From now on, everything at ARBURG revolves around plastics processing, and the injection moulding machines from Losburg become a big hit. And this success sets things in motion. For example, more and more metal product manufacturers are won over by ARBURG and replace metal with plastic. The huge demand is inspiring, and an increasing number of functions on the small machine are automated and made modular. During this time, global demand for polymer products is growing in leaps and bounds. Plastic is seen as modern, and those who can like to surround themselves with these plastic innovations. As early as 1961, the All-Rounder, the world's first injection molding machine with variable clamping and injection units, is launched on the market, a real game-changer at the time. ARBURG's history is marked by innovation and expansion. By 1973, 700 patents have been filed, and more than 10,000 injection molding machines have been produced and sold by the company. At this point, the workforce consists of 500 employees. In 1975, an ARBURG injection molding machine becomes the first in the world to feature microprocessor controls, radically changing the production efficiency of plastic parts. And many other market-changing innovations are to follow, such as the first injection molding machine with a controller in 1982, and the first fully automated production cell with a host computer system in 1985. In the same year, ARBURG establishes its first international sales subsidiary in France. Eugen Hehl, who is the brother responsible for all commercial matters, in this brilliant team of two, takes on this task. From then on, the international expansion of the company picks up speed. Today, ARBURG locations can be found in around 100 countries around the globe, anywhere its customers need it. The 90s are all about automation. The first complex production cells are created, and over time, ARBURG becomes a primary contractor with its turnkey systems. Whereas ARBURG has only produced hydraulic injection molding machines to date, electric machines are added from 2001 onwards. At the same time, the machines are growing, and with them, their potential industrial applications. 2005 brings a successful change in personnel. The third generation of the family takes over the management, thereby continuing the company's successful history as an independent family business. 2013 sees ARBURG expand its product portfolio. Until then, the company from Losburg had only sold injection molding machines, but now additive manufacturing or 3D printing is added. The birth of the Freeformer series. In the following years, digitalization has an increasing influence on industrial production worldwide. Industry 4.0 is changing the interaction between machines, trade, logistics and people in all areas of the value chain. This also has a significant influence on machine construction, and it's companies like ARBURG that are paving the way towards smart factories, with their intelligent and highly automated production machines. In the Central Development Department in Losburg, true marvels of precision and efficiency are created by combining hardware and software. And despite all the complexity, the ARBURG engineers never forget the machine operators, who retain control of their machines with the aid of easy-to-understand user interfaces and assistance systems, in any language and anywhere in the world. The ARBURG organization is now represented in around 100 countries and employs some 3,500 people. Cost effectiveness, energy and production efficiency have always shaped the activities of this company from the Black Forest. According to good, thrifty Swabian tradition, only as many resources are consumed as are needed at any given time, and the company has always lived in harmony with nature in the northern Black Forest. Today, we use modern terms to describe this, like sustainability, climate protection, and circular economy. But these ideas have always been part of ARBURG's DNA. 100 years after Arthur Hehl and his wife Maria summoned courage, love, care, and stubbornness to take the family's fate into their own hands and become business owners in the small Black Forest village of Losburg, the people at ARBURG are celebrating what is now their family business. Wir sind da. We are here for you and will be here for a long time to come.